So this is my first game reaction that I'm going to put on YouTube just so I don't have to cap it off at a video length. I'm walking home. It's really cold in Evanston. That's why I got the hood on. And actually, I sprained my ankle yesterday. So between the cut finger and the sprained ankle, definitely going through it a little. But the best part is that the Rangers beat the Capitals tonight 3-1 in Game 3 at Capital One Center. Yeah, a huge win. New York takes the 3-0 series lead, which is so big. I mean, the last 2 years, New York has been up 2-0 in the series they lost. 2022 Eastern Conference Finals against Tampa Bay. 2023 Eastern Conference quarterfinals against New Jersey. Result of both of those, a loss. And in specific, Game 3 in both those games, the Rangers actually played pretty well. In 2022, the Rangers took a 2-0 lead in that game, and Tampa Bay came back. Andre Palat scored a game winner with 54 seconds left. And last year, the Rangers scored the first goal in Madison Square Garden against the Devils. Then Akira Schmid played really well. The Devils scored the goal in overtime. And today, the Capitals scored the first goal. John Carlson just shot one on Igor Shesterkin. Shesterkin wasn't ready. It was a soft goal. But New York responded, and that's so huge, and that's so big for confidence. And the Rangers responded fast, by the way. Goals by Chris Kreider, Barclay Goodrow, and I'll talk about what special teams mean in a second, but that's how you respond. And that's been a common theme for the Rangers this entire year, which is respond when you're down. That's why they led the league in comeback wins. That's why they're tied for first in comeback wins the past 3 years. And so when you have a resiliency like that, it could take you places. Second, special teams. I mean, every time I'm going to mention it, special teams win games, special teams win series. And the Rangers have much better special teams, both a power play and a penalty kill than Washington. And you saw it again tonight. Barclay Goodrow, shorthanded goal, game-winning goal. For the second straight game-winning goal is a shorthanded goal. Game 2 was Keandre Miller. This game was Barclay Goodrow. Then you get a beautiful power play goal by Vincent Trocheck. And also, New York kills off 6 penalties. Yeah, that's big. Special teams winning. Like I said last game, New York is top 5 in both categories. Washington's not. And you could talk about 5v5 metrics all you want. And yes, New York does need to play well at 5v5 if they want to go on a serious run, especially if it is Carolina in the next round, if the Rangers are fortunate enough to get there. But special teams has been their model for 3 years. Average 5v5 play combined with top special teams, a top power play, and a top kill. That wins you games. And you're seeing it over and over again in this series, and they are making the difference. And just talk about killing penalties. The Capitals' power play, it's not among the league best, but they do still have weapons on that power play. Alex Ovechkin is one of the best scorers of all time. He will be the best scorer of all time. He's going to have the most goals in NHL history. John Carlson's a good point man. And so when you're able to kill 6 penalties like tonight, it's great. And so I'm not saying the Rangers should take penalties. No. 6 penalties, way too much. And there were some questionable calls, obviously. Matt Rempe's penalty, I tweeted about it. I do not think Rempe should be out of the lineup, but it is worth considering. But obviously, I thought it was a soft penalty. It was a hit, but people have their own opinions there. But the Rangers killed off Washington power plays, and it clearly made the difference tonight. Igor Shesterkin, after letting in a really soft goal 6 minutes in, where Washington was clearly trying to set the tone. I mean, they're playing in desperation mode in a must-win game for them. He was brilliant the rest of the night. Finished with 28 saves, made some worldies too. I talked about it in my pregame keys, but he's got to make saves, especially on the road. That's how you get a road crowd to be quiet, when goalies steal momentum. And a lot of the time today, Shesterkin was able to do that. When the Capitals were knocking on the door, Shesterkin made big saves, whether on the power play, even strength, or even shorthanded. And so it was huge. And there's not enough to say about that. And I really thought it was an all-around good defensive effort by New York. Then again, the Capitals are among the league bottom offensively, but it's still big. And it's so big getting a win. And yeah, I don't really have much else. Really happy. Rangers take a 3-0 lead. The series isn't over. Again, it's going to be really hard for Washington to win 3 games against the Rangers. But you just never know. And so Game 4 on Sunday, what I want to see, Rangers come out, keep fixing things, keep scoring on special teams, and get some good 5-on-5 play going. And yeah, one more game in this series. Hopefully the Rangers get there, and most importantly, 3 out of 16. So Game 4 Sunday, how about them New York Rangers?